Monster Jam fans, the first competition of the day is JCB Racing. All 6 of our drivers have been seated randomly into a bracket. The 4 drivers to get the fastest time will advance to our semifinal round and the first shot at 6 points today. Omaha, who's ready for some JCB Racing?
We're going to kick things off with our first head-to-head matchup in the right lane. Make some noise for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack! And in the left lane, we've got Travis Hall and Velociraptor. Brother against brother here for the first head-to-head matchup. Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack, the older brother, going up against his younger brother, Travis Hall. As they get ready to line up here, winner will move on to your semifinal round. Advancing on Jurassic Attack. Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack, advances on into your JCB semifinal round. He'll be taking on Ashley Sanford and Megalodon. Let's take a look at that super glue glued to the action replay. Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack, making his way around the track, going up against his little brother. He gets the win and advances on. We're going to move on to our second head-to-head matchup here in round 1. In the in the right lane, makes a noise for Matt Cody, Grave Digger. And his opponent racing out of the left lane. Give it up for John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. Winner will take on John Zimmer Sr., Uproar, in the JCB semifinal round. Outside yellow lights are lit up for both of our drivers, waiting for 2 yellow lights, and we'll be looking for the green light to go green. Your winner is Terminal Velocity. Terminal Velocity is your JCB Racing first round winner. Moving on to the semifinal round, he'll be going up against his dad, John Zimmer Sr. and Uproar.
Fans, it's time for the semifinal round. Who is going to make it to the finals? We need you to get loud with us. On the count of 3, let me hear you. 1, 2, 3.
We are going to get ready for our JCB Racing semifinal round for the first time here this afternoon. Racing out of the right lane. Give it up for Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. And in the left lane, advancing on into the semifinal round, we've got Tim Hall Jr. and Jurassic Attack. The winner will move on into your JCB Racing final round. Outside yellow lights means our drivers need to fire their engines, head to the starting line. Then they'll be looking for those 2 yellow lights. Both of our drivers approaching the starting line pretty fast. They are ready to go. Your winner is Jurassic Attack. Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack, makes his way to your JCB Racing final round. Take a look at the super glue glued to the action replay as we await to see who his opponent will be in the final round. This is our final head-to-head matchup in your JCB semi-final round. In the right lane for the first time here this afternoon, give it up for John Zimmer Sr., Uproar! And in the left lane, advancing on into your semifinal round is John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. A father-son matchup head-to-head here. We had the brother versus brother. Now we've got father versus son. Winner will take on Jurassic Attack and Tim Hall Jr. in your JCB Racing final round. 6 points on the line for all of our drivers, and the final 2025 domestic racing win here as well. Bragging rights on the line as Terminal Velocity heads to the starting line first, followed by Uproar. It's time to go racing! A close race, but it is Terminal Velocity, your winner. Omaha, welcome to your JCB Racing final round. All 6 drivers have battled it out, and these are our last 2 drivers facing off for the first 6 points of the night. Are you ready to meet your racing final contenders? In the right lane, he's your 2025 Arena Championship Series Central Champion from Howell, Michigan. Make some noise for John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. Representing the team Throttle Monster from Cadillac, Michigan, let's hear it for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. 6 points are on the line for our drivers. These 2 rising stars gonna battle it out here for the final JCB Racing win of 2025. Terminal Velocity gets to the starting line. Time to go racing! Your racing winner, Terminal Velocity! John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity takes the final JCB Racing win of 2025. Omaha, make some noise for your winner. John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity, captures his first 6 points here this afternoon. A great start here to the final end of 2025. Representing Sendit Motorsports based out of Michigan here. There he is, make some noise one more time for your winner. And now we'll throw it down to Katie, who's standing by with our winner.
John, the domination continues here today. Congratulations on this win. What changed from yesterday to today to get this first place spot?
Nothing really changed too much from yesterday other than I guess I didn't hit a turn pole. I've been cutting these turns so tight. Sometimes the rules get you if you move them. So I just stayed consistent each race pass, keeping it as tight as I could in the turns. That gave me a nice clean shot home on the straightaway, taking them down one truck at a time, getting me up here on this pod for the first 6 points of the night.
You were able to take 2 wheel skills and freestyle yesterday. Could we see a sweep today?
I'm definitely going to try to. You know, I haven't had very many of those in my career so far, so it'd be awesome to take a sweep to end out the 2025 season. But, man, regardless of what happens, I know two-wheel skills is coming up next. That's where I shine, man. It's going to get crazy out here. If y'all thought racing was wild, man, two-wheel skills is going to take it up a notch. Are you guys ready for some more? Let me hear you.
Thank you, John fans. One more time, give it up for John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity.
Congratulations to our racing winner, John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. You can see now he leads the BKT overall event leaderboard with 6 points. Right behind him is Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack with 5 points. And then Ashley Sanford Megalodon and John Zimmer Sr. and Uproar both share 4 points apiece because they completed their semifinal race pass. Matt Cody Gravedigger and Travis Hall, driver of Velociraptor, both share 2 points because they finished and completed their first round racing pass as well. So that's where we stand right now in our BKT overall event leaderboard. All right, I made some new friends up here at the Monster Jam desk. I am here now joined by Hudson and Hunter. Wave to everybody. All right, we're gonna play a game. It's called the Mini Jams Racer Challenge, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pick who you think is gonna win the race. If you win, you get to meet all of the drivers following today's event at the post-event meet and greet. You ready to play? All right, so let's see who our trucks are. Okay, we got Megalodon, Gravedigger, and El Toro Loco. Who do you guys think is gonna win?
El Toro Loco.
El Toro Loco, okay. Do we have any El Toro Loco fans in the house? Okay, we got some. Let's see, do we think Gravedigger's gonna win? Okay. What about Megalodon? Okay. Seems pretty even. All right, so we are gonna get set to race. We will see if El Toro Loco wins the race. 2, and they are off. It is Gravedigger out first, all right. El Toro Loco and Megalodon battling out. It looks like El Toro Loco is at the finish line. No, now he's in second. Coming around that first turn, takes the inside. El Toro Loco is leading the way. Right behind him is Gravedigger, followed by Megalodon. Going across the berm. Oh no, Megalodon is out. Turns around the corner, and it's El Toro Loco. Nice job, guys. Congratulations. Shout out to everybody who picked El Toro Loco. So guess what? You guys are going to the post-event meet and greet. You're going to meet all of the drivers, get pictures, autographs. I think you get a flag to take home. You can get it signed as well. But for you fans here right in Omaha, take a look at the video board. Scan this QR code. We're going to put it up here in just a moment. There it is. Scan that QR code. We've got limited space available, but there is still available seats left at the post-event meet and greet. You can meet all of our drivers, and scanning that QR code will let you know all the information. You get to meet the drivers, take pictures, get autographs. I believe you get something really cool as well to get signed by our drivers. You don't forget, scan the QR code right now for the post-event meet and greet. We'll see you there. Hudson and Hunter will see you there too, all right? Congratulations. All right. All right, Omaha, our second competition coming your way is the Monster Jam Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. Now, our drivers will have 2 attempts to throw down their sickest tricks on 2 wheels. You, the fans, of course, will help us crown a winner here using judgeszone.com. You might see some poppers, stoppies, wheelies, combination moves, maybe some moves you've never seen before, or maybe the most new inventive move might happen right here at the CHI Health Center. You never know. Scan that QR code or log on to judgeszone.com because Katie now is going to tell you how to use it.
That's right, fans. Get those phones out now. Head to judgeszone.com or scan the QR code on the screen. Once you open the site, you're going to type in OMA for Omaha. Then it's going to open a screen with our BKT tire. That is your remote control for scoring our drivers throughout the day. You can slide that wheel up or down. Give them a nice, fair, accurate score because we are relying on you to crown our winner tonight. So again, judgeszone.com or use the QR code, slide that BKT tire up and down. Get ready for some great action out here on the track because Two Wheel Skills is coming up next.
We're going to get ready to see our first driver up. It's Travis Hall, Velociraptor. Popper attempt off the lock stack here for his first attempt. One more attempt remaining.
Scoring is now open, fans. Head to judgeszone.com. You have 20 seconds.
All right, Travis Hall and Velociraptor complete his 2 attempts here for our Monster Jam 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Kicking things off here is Velociraptor. Get those scores locked in. Take a look at the video board for the super glue glued to the action replay. 2 popper attempts off of the log stack here on our Monster Jam pod. And you've got 3 seconds left now. Judgeszone.com, code OMA. Scores are locked. Your score for Velociraptor is a 4.818. So we are kicking things off here in our skills challenge. And you fans must help us. You gotta help us crown a winner here this afternoon for our skills challenge. We're gonna move on to our second driver up. It's Matt Cody, Grave Digger. Popper, Stoppy, a nice combination move there for Matt Cody and Gravedigger. One more attempt left.
Matt Cody, Gravedigger. Scoring is now open, fans.
A great second attempt there. It is the popper into the nose wheelie, back into the moonwalker triple combination there for Matt Cody and Gravedigger. You've got about 12 seconds now at judgeszone.com. 2 solid attempts here for Matt Cody and Gravedigger, your 2024 Arena West Series champion, coming to you from Williamsport, Maryland. There he is. Make some noise for Matt Cody. Scores are locked. Your score for Gravedigger is, wow, a 9.108. We got a new leader. Big score for Matt Cody and Gravedigger. The new score to beat, 9.108. And he's only our second truck here in our skills competition. So we're going to move on to our third driver now, John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. Popper back into the moonwalk, back into a reverse popper, into a wheelie. Quadruple combination for Terminal Velocity. One more attempt left. Some noise for John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. Scoring is now open, judgeszone.com. An incredible second attempt there, a little pogo bounce as well for a nice combination move. 2 solid attempts for John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. That score to beat, remember, is Gravedigger with a 9.108. So that is the score to beat as you continue on using judgeszone.com. Few more seconds left here. Remember, if you've not started scoring, you can do so at any time. Scores are locked. Your score for Terminal Velocity is, wow, 8.882. Good enough for a second.
Well, we're keeping the fun going out here in the stands. I'm joined by Addie and Stella. We're going to do a little game up here on the big screen. This is called the Helmet Shuffle. So if you take a look up at the big screen, we've got 3 different helmets that are going to be on the screen. We've got a trophy under one of them. You just have to keep your eyes on that helmet. They're going to move around very quickly, and fans, you can definitely help them out. So right now is right in the middle. Let's keep our eyes on that helmet. They're still moving. All right, did you guys catch where it went? Oh, we're going to keep going. We're not done yet. All right, still moving. My goodness, I'm getting dizzy. I hope you guys have eyes on it. All right, Addie and Stella, what do you think? Fans, you can help them out. 1, 2, or 3?
Number 2.
2? Let's see if you're right. Okay, it's not number 3, 50-50 chance. Not number 1, that means it is number 2. Guys, way to go. We've got some prizes for you here. That was our helmet shuffle. Congratulations, and thanks to the fans for helping them out.
Congratulations to our 2 future Monster Jam drivers right there. We're going to continue on here with Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. A nice first attempt there for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. It's the popper into the nose wheel. He had a brief pause for a stoppie, then went back into the moonwalk into a reverse popper. So multiple combinations on that first attempt. An inside cab look. He's saying, let's time to refire Jurassic Attack. Get it that one last attempt in here for the Monster Jam Skills Challenge. Here he goes. Waiting on the word from our officials here. And unfortunately, that will do it for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Make some noise, give it up for him. Get those scores locked in, judgeszone.com. We'll see what's going on. We'll check in with KD in a little bit, find out what might have happened to Jurassic Attack. But you can still score for that one attempt. It was a great attempt, too, from Tim Hall Jr., Scoring is open, of course. You've got about 7 seconds left on the clock. And to get those scores in, score for that one attempt, that solid attempt there for Jurassic Attack. Not the way he wanted to end things here, though, I know. Show him some love. There you go. All right, scores are locked. Your score for Jurassic Attack is a 5.876. Let's take a look at our Monster Jam leaderboard here for the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. Matt Cody and Gravedigger currently the score to beat with that big score of a 9.108. John Zimmer Jr. terminal velocity with an 8.882. And Jurassic Attack now sitting in third with a 5.876. Velociraptors Travis Hall with a 4.818. And that is your 4 competing drivers. We've got 2 others left. On deck, we still have Megalodon and Uproar. to the track. We want to give a big shout out to our dirt squad as well. Not only do they help us build our tracks, but they help us get the dirt in and things like that, recover all of our Monster Jam trucks as well. Let's take a look at the video board for our St. Jude Tilt-A-Fi. Let's take a look where we stand right now on that leaderboard. Remember, St. Jude is a proud sponsor here of Monster Jam, or excuse me, we have partnered with St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And of course, we talked to Ashley Sanford about that and how special it is. Right now, John Zimmer Jr. Terminal Velocity has 71% of the donations going to his name. Ashley Sanford right behind him with 29%. So if you want to, scan that QR code right here. Even if you could donate $1, that's great. Anything can help us give that money to the families of St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Of course, all that money goes to them for they don't have to pay for bills, medical expenses, food, housing, anything during their stay there at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. So again, if you can donate $1, we appreciate it. You can donate it to your favorite Monster Jam driver during freestyle. We will crown a St. Jude ambassador of the event. We're going to continue on here with our next driver up, Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. One more attempt remaining here for the Shark, Ashley Sanford. Megalodon coming to you from Fullerton, California. Getting a little taste of our Midwest winter. One more attempt left. Let's hear it for Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. The second attempt, that huge sky wheelie sending the crazy fish to the sky. Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. Get those scores locked in. Judgeszone.com, our second to last driver here of our Monster Jam 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. There she is. Oh yeah, Ashley, you sent it high into the sky. Get those scores locked in. A few more seconds left. The score to be Gravedigger 9.108. We await your scores now, judgeszone.com. All right. Scoring is officially closed here. Remember, don't forget, you only have 20 seconds left on the clock. All right, scores are locked. Your score for Megalodon is... Nice score, 8.261. All right, that puts her in third as we are going to see our final driver of this competition, and that is John Zimmer Sr., Uproar. John Zimmer Sr., driver of Uproar, a 25-year veteran here of Monster Jam, has held a lot of different positions besides just a driver. Also helped train some of our rising stars here as well. Has driven over 40 different Monster Jam trucks in his career. Let's see what he can pull off here as our final competing truck here of our Monster Jam 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. We have one more attempt left from Uproar. Give it up for John Zimmer Sr. Uproar. Scoring is open. This is our final truck, so you are about to crown a winner. It's going to be either Uproar or Gravedigger. And you are helping us decide who that will be. Scoring is open. The score to beat is Gravedigger 9.108. That is the score to beat. And again, it'll be between our veteran driver, John Zimmer Sr. and Uproar, or the rising star, Matt Cody and Gravedigger. 9.108, the score to beat. Scores are locked. Your score for Uproar is 7.359, which means your winner of the Skills Challenge, it is Matt Cody, Gravedigger. Matt Cody Gravedigger collects the final two-wheel skills challenge competition of 2025. Make some noise for your winner. Let's throw it down to our winner who's standing by with Katie.
Fans, I'm here with Matt Cody. Matt, congratulations, your first win of the weekend here in Omaha. I noticed a little bit of difficulty with traction with the tires a couple times there. How much does this dirt play into your strategy and two-wheel skills, and how did you overcome that?
Yeah, it's definitely going away on us a little bit. You can see the pod and the paint and everything's all missing and the dirt's falling away. And I got with some of the dirt crew yesterday and I said, man, we gotta fix some things. You know, we had a good showing yesterday, but I think today's really set the bar a little higher by a couple changes that we did. But nonetheless, I knew I had to come out and do a little bit better than what I did in racing. You know, I don't know what happened in this last turn. I kind of just didn't want to keep going with me. So my hat's off to little Johnny over there. Man, he's tough. I've been with him all year. We raced for almost 19 weeks straight, and he is definitely one that's going to be around forever, and definitely one that makes you on the edge of your seat because I've watched him a lot, and I've learned from him, and I was able to snag by him just a little bit right there. You know, he had a good run, but I'll take a win when I can. I'll get the 6 points so I can be right here in the middle talking about it, and now there's only one competition left, so, hey, we got to show up and show up even harder.
We got freestyle next. You just said it, so what do you need to hear from these fans to make sure you come out here and perform?
Hey, you guys have heard it all day so far. It's the last event of 2025 right here. January is right around the corner before we start right back up, but we're going to leave it all right here. We're going to shove it in the trailer. The body looks too good right now. You know, I haven't had one look this good in a while, and yesterday was the first time that I actually I don't think I rolled over, you know. I was like, man, what am I doing? It's been crazy. So we're going to come out, we're going to leave it all on the track. We're going to have some fun. We're going to put this truck to the test. We're going to wean out whatever weak parts that we have so we can start next year strong as we can be. But first off, I got some buddies over here on the two-wheel dirt bikes getting ready to come out and throw it down. They're going to come out and do all kinds of tricks, heel clickers and KODs and everything else. So freestyle's coming up soon. But first, I want you guys to get loud for some high-flying freestyle motocross.
All right, Omaha, you heard him. Get loud for Matt Cody and Gravedigger.
Congratulations to Matt Cody and Gravedigger, your Monster Jam Two-Wheel Skills Challenge winner, and of course, Terminal Velocity's John Zimmer Jr., who was our JCB Racing winner. The first half of Monster Jam is now officially over, and it's been exciting, but we've got more exciting moments coming your way here in just a little bit. Right now, this is halftime. Be sure to head up to the concourse, grab your official Monster Jam merchandise, meet us right back here, because like Matt Cody said, we've got freestyle motocross coming, and then of course our final competition of the night, and that is Monster Jam Freestyle.
Fans, each of our riders are starting their very first jump. They need you to get loud. You gotta let them know if you like what you see, because when you get loud, they get high. Fans, these riders are giving you the signal. They need you to get louder. Let's hear it. We can get louder than that, Omaha. Let me hear you make some noise. Fans, we're going to head into our best trick competition. Each one of our riders has one attempt to do their best trick in the air. And like we said, they need you to get nice and loud, but they also need you to get your cell phones out, because just like our Monster Jam truck drivers, you get to score. Head to judgeszone.com. When that ribbon board turns red, you get 20 seconds to slide that BKT tire up or down. Again, that's judgeszone.com. Let's get ready to score our best trick competition.
All right, we're going to kick things off with our first rider-up, Scotty Miller. Scotty Miller comes to you right here from Omaha. He is a hometown rider, so definitely give it up for Scotty Miller. He's been riding for quite some time. We'll see what he can come up with here in the best trick competition. Keep in mind that these ramps are about spread 70 to 75 feet apart, and the riders can get about 40 to 45 feet high in the air. All right, I need all of you to scream!
That was Scotty Miller, fans. That ribbon board is red. Scoring is open.
Scotty Miller throwing down the whip for his best trick here. Time to get those scores locked in. Take a look at the video board. Look at that replay. He whips the bike almost in a 360. Looked pretty crazy from this view. All right, scoring is almost locked. A couple more seconds left here for Scotty Miller. All right, your scores are now locked. Your score for Scotty Miller, take a look at the video board, is 7.909. Good score there to kick things off. Our next rider is Cody McDonough. Cody McDonough's gonna throw down an attempt here. Remember, all of our riders only get one attempt, so they have to be perfect from jump. And I mean that with the pun intended. So Cody McDonough, let's see what he can throw down here in the best trick competition. All right, Omaha, I need you to make some noise for Cody McDonough!
That was Cody McDonough. Scoring is now open. Head to judgeszone.com.
All right, Cody McDonough throwing down the backflip with no hands. Let's see if we can see that on the replay. There he is, no hands backflip. That's crazy. All right. Get those scores locked in, judgeszone.com for Cody McDonough. The no-handed backflip. Score to beat, Scotty Miller, 7.909. Your score for Cody McDonough is Nice score, 8.264. We got a new leader. Our third rider coming up, it's Dean Pate. Dean Pate comes to you from Paso Robles, California. Made his way here to the cold Midwest to hang out with us. He has been riding internationally all over the world. Started with Monster Jam about 10 years ago, so let's see what he can throw down. He's going to be seeing what he can throw down. He was part of our Freestyle Mania Summer Series. All right, Dean Pate coming up. Let's hear it.
That was Dean Pate. Lock those scores in, fans.
Dean Pate throwing down a nice backflip, but that could be called the super flip. There's a little running man there in it too as well. Get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com. The super glue glued to the action replay there on the video board with the crazy backflip. A few more seconds left. Scores are locked. Your score to beat is Cody McDonough, 8.264. Your score for Dean Pate is 9.235. We got a new leader, Dean Pate. All right, our final rider up, Jared LaRue. Jared LaRue, our final rider up. Our final rider up here. We'll see. It'll be between him and Dean Pate. All right, let's see what he's got. Jared LaRue, a veteran here of Monster Jam, has been with us for quite some time, has toured all over the country, around the world. Let's hear it for Jared LaRue!
That was Jared LaRue. Scoring is now open, fans.
Jared LaRue throwing down a whip as well, the final Best Trick Competition rider. Let's see what your scores will be. Take a look at the replay, getting some great air. A nice whip where he turns the bike. Scores are locked. Okay, your score to beat is Dean Pate, 9.235. It'll be between him and Jared LaRue. Your score for Jared LaRue is 8.122, which means your winner is Dean Pate.
Monster Jam fans, the action is not over for our grand finale. These riders are about to go back to back to back in a Monster Jam train. They need you to get nice and loud on the count of three. I want to hear you. 1, 2, 3. Make some noise. All right, fans, I need you to scream. Get those phones out. You're not going to want to miss this. They need to hear you get nice and loud. I want to hear every single one of you in the building. Make some noise! All right, that wasn't bad, but I know, Omaha, we can take things up a notch. You can get louder for us. This is our last train. I need you to go as loud as you possibly can. One, 2, 3, let's hear it! Give it up one more time for your entire FMX team. Scotty Miller, Cody McDonough, Dean Pate, and Jared LaRue. Fans, I'm standing by with your winner that you judged, Dean Pate. Dean, congratulations. I like the little running man move up there. What is going through your mind in that moment?
Man, honestly, I'm just so pumped to be out here putting on a good event for you guys. Omaha, you guys are super loud out here. I'm out here trying to send it, do my best for you. What do you guys think?
Dean, if there's anybody in this crowd that wants to get involved in FMX, what do you have to say to them?
Man, honestly, I wanted to do this ever since I was a little kid. All I did was practice, and I stayed true to my dream. I never gave up, never steered away from it. So just pay attention and learn it safely and never give up, and you could be out here doing it.
Fans, one more time, give it up for Dean Pate and our entire FMX crew. We've reached the pinnacle of today's event. It's time for Monster Jam Freestyle. Make some noise! That was Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. Scoring is now open.
Ashley Sanford, Megalodon starts things off here in our freestyle competition. Get some huge air, sending that Megalodon fish up to the sky. Take a look at the video board now. You can use that replay to help you lock in those scores. It's essentially a highlight package there from our drivers, and that can help you get your scores locked in at judgeszone.com. Ashley Sanford, Megalodon, wrapping up her 2025 season here with Monster Jam, looking towards the future here. Scores are locked. There she is. Make some noise for Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. All right, Ashley, your scores are locked. Let's take a look at the video board. Your score for Megalodon is a 7.565. Good score to kick things off here in Monster Jam Freestyle. Ashley Sanford and Megalodon wraps up her 2025 season here in Omaha with a score of 7.565. Our second competitor to the track, Travis Hall, Velociraptor. 20 seconds left for Velociraptor and Travis Hall.
Travis Hall, Velociraptor, locking those scores, Omaha.
Ends with a crazy donut there. Travis Hall and Velociraptor ends his debut here at Monster Jam with a nice freestyle. Good use of the entire obstacle, great momentum and flow. Let's see if you agree, though, at judgeszone.com. There he is. Score to beat, Megalodon 7.565. That is the score to beat as we count down at judgeszone.com. Scores are in. Your score for Velociraptor is... we got a new leader, 7.789 Velociraptor.
Fans, we are having a blast during freestyle. I'm up here with Dugan and Mom. They're about to help us introduce this next driver. Who do we have?
Let's hear it for Gravedigger! Ring those bells!
Let's hear it for Matt Cody, Gravedigger. Scoring is open now at judgeszone.com. What a wild end to the freestyle there. I thought he was going to be able to save it. It was the bicycle, then into what I thought was going to be the save. Just a little bit too much momentum, topples over. Matt Cody and Gravedigger, final freestyle run for him here in 2025. Let us know what you think about that run. Judgeszone.com, the score to beat Velociraptor, 7.789. That is the score to beat. A few more seconds left. Big shout out to our dirt squad out there recovering that truck. We're about to get them back on all fours here in just a moment. Scoring is locked. Your score for Gravedigger is 9.005. We got a new leader, Gravedigger. Well, Katie, we missed you up here at the desk. You've been running around,
Bouncing around
all over the place. So we were supposed to get Tim Hall Jr. and Jurassic Attack out on the truck. We're getting some words. What's going on right now?
Yeah, it continues to be a similar issue there. Jurassic Attack, Tim Hall Jr. struggling with power issues, so unfortunately he will not be able to come out and complete freestyle. We went back there, they thought it was going to be an easy fix, working with some of the power cables, but you just never know in this circumstance. Electrical issue.
Electrical issues always are just the most annoying, I think, out of all the issues when it comes to a Monster Jam truck, so unfortunately we won't see him. Katie, thank you so much for that update and letting us know what was going on. We're going to return back to the action here in just a moment. We've got more Monster Jam Freestyle coming up. Freestyle leader competition board right there. Matt Cody, Gravedigger, your score to beat 9.005 on deck. We still have Terminal Velocity, Uproar. Omaha, you ready for some more freestyle? Coming up next, we got John Zimmer Sr. Uproar. Seconds left on the clock for John Zimmer Sr. and Uproar. John Zimmer Sr. Uproar. Scoring is now open, judgeszone.com. Great finish here for John Zimmer Sr. and Uproar, giving us even some technical moves throughout that run. A lot of different variations there. Take a look at the replay brought to you by the original Super Glue, glued to the action replay. Of Countdown is on here at judgeszone.com. There you see the nice momentum there into the popper combination move. Those are the technical moves that we're talking about when it comes to that checklist. Scores are locked. Your score for Uproar is... Nice score, 8.219. Well, our final driver is upon us here for 2025. It is John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. Velocity. He gave us everything in that freestyle, some technical moves, variations. We had a bicycle into a save, big air, and it sounded like he was stuck in first gear the entire time. It was pulling pretty hard there throughout his run. Take a look at the replay. Big freestyle there for John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. You can see how hard he was running those brakes too. Little sparks coming out there. Scores are locked. Your score to beat is Gravedigger, 9.005. Your score for terminal velocity is 8.932, which means your freestyle winner is Matt Cody Gravedigger. We are going to add those 6 points to the total from Matt, and we will see if that's enough to be crowned our overall event champion. Let's take a look at the video board with 6 in JCB Racing, 5 in skills and freestyle for a total of 16 points. Your final 2025 BKT overall event champion is... Make it 2 for 2, John Zimmer Jr., terminal velocity.
Fans, I'm standing by with John Zimmer Jr. The second time this weekend we get to see you hoist this trophy. It's got to be a good feeling to end the year on this note.
It definitely feels great to end the year on top. Sweeping the weekend, both overalls here. But man, my truck let me down. I needed second gear to go big, but man, second gear didn't want to play, so I just had to keep it in first gear the whole time. Kind of throwing it back, some old school moves, just straight up and down sky wheelies. Crazy sidewall right there on the end zone. It was sick, man. I loved it. I did the best I could. I hope you fans enjoyed it, man. It's been awesome so far this year, ending it out on top once again.
It's going to be a little while before these fans get to see you again. Any other messages for them?
Man, I'm going to come out swinging again and hopefully go back-to-back on series championships. Got my first one this season, the only independent to do it. I got a lot of people coming after me next season. But, hey, we're taking it out one more time, like I said, 2 for 2 on the weekend. Thank you, guys.
Make some noise for John Zimmer Jr. Let's talk to our freestyle champion here for a minute. Not a bad day for you overall. Talk to us about what's going through your head in that moment. Were you feeling more confident after two-wheel skills coming out here?
Yeah, I was having a blast. I mean, my only question is who put the dumpster there, you know? Cut 5 more feet, that thing would have been back on the wheels, and we would have kept going for another 20 seconds, whatever was left. But I was just having some fun. Like you guys have heard, it's the last event domestically for Monster Jam, and I just wanted to have some fun before we went into the 2026 season, and to take a skills win and take a freestyle win to end it, man, it puts me on a high note. Last year I came here, I knew how crazy you guys can get here in Nebraska. I knew how much fun I was going to have. We may have not got the overall event championships, but we got 2 of the 3 wins, and that's a win in my book. So only one question left, Omaha, Nebraska. If you guys had fun in Monster Jam today, let me hear you.
Make some noise for Matt Cody, driver of Gravedigger.
Congratulations to Matt Cody and Gravedigger, and of course, our BKT overall event champion, Terminal Velocity, and John Zimmer Jr. Well, that will do it for 2025 Omaha, and those tuning in across the country and around the world on YouTube. We want to thank you so much for being our fans here this entire season. We're excited for what's going to happen in 2026, and we hope that you join us next year when we have our 5 Series Seasons champions battling out for that Series Seasons championship and that bid to Monster Jam World Finals at Rice Eccles Stadium, Salt Lake City, Utah, July 4th weekend. On behalf of Feld Entertainment, Monster Jam, all of our broadcast team, of course myself and Katie Andres, we hope you had fun. Thank you so much. We'll see you in 2026.